There are other loan options out there besides just the traditional mortgage route. The typical loan process is just extensive documentation. Lenders scrutinize everything from your income, your assets, your employment history. It just delays approval. And debt to income ratio is non-existent on these loans. A lot of investors love this program because it's easy, there's minimal paperwork, and you can literally close in 2 weeks. This is for people who have a lot of properties or have a lot of debt. Maybe you're self-employed and you write all of your income off on the taxes, so nobody can really generate any income from an underwriting perspective. This is a program that is especially for those who just maybe have a large portfolio and their debt to income ratio is going to be through the roof anyway, and they still want to accumulate more properties. Or it's just for someone who maybe, you have a lot of assets, but you don't have a job. Once the appraisal comes back in, that's what lets us know if you qualify for the property, or actually if the property qualifies for the final approval. It'll be a regular appraisal just for the condition of the home and making sure that the value makes sense. And then there'll be an appraisal for rent to make sure that the market rent is fair. So as long as the rent covers the mortgage payment, you're good. You're closing. Now, with this, because it's not a traditional loan, you do need assets. So it's typically 20% down. To keep it in the 20% down, you need a 680 credit score, and then you just do 20% down. But if your credit score is lower, they will only go down to a 620 FICO score, and then you're going to have to put down 50%. Credit matters. You definitely want to make sure your credit is strong so that you're not paying more money down. These programs are available to U.S. citizens, non-U.S. citizens, and permanent residents. All in all, the process is so streamlined. It's people love it. So yeah, the goal is just basically freedom, flexibility, and speed. So if you don't want mountains of paperwork, this is the best program for you. If you know someone that's self-employed or an investor who doesn't want to really deal with those tax return headaches anymore, let them know, because you may not need it. You might know somebody who's kind of annoyed with the process, and they may be in a good position to take advantage of a program such as this. So just to wrap this up, debt service coverage ratio loans are perfect for real estate investors who want to expand their portfolios quickly, and you can qualify with 20% down. You will not have any private mortgage insurance because of it. Primary residence loans are available through this program without tax returns or any other income documentation. And it just takes you out of the traditional box. If you don't fit in the traditional box, you will fit in this one. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. The next one will be about credit. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you again soon.